You are now listening to the Blind and Ginger podcast.
Bro, all that matters is one thing. Good old Collingwood forever. They know how to play the game.
How many times have you sung that since they won?
Lost count.
That's great, bro. It was a good game. It was a great game
for
actually.
a neutral supporter.
Yeah,
It sucked for me.
I was a true neutral because I know you're a big Collingwood fan, but I also know Alessio Carducci is a big Lions fan.
Yeah, didn't he make it known?
He did, yeah.
Being the most annoying cunt on Instagram ever for 2 weeks straight.
I really enjoyed it, but you're a rival fan, so I can see why I would piss you off.
I know, it was just fun because the entire time I've known him, he's been humble about his stand-up comedy ability.
Yeah.
And then this happens, and he's like, I'm the best at this. Give me a ticket.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah. Everyone knows where I stand, and everyone knows where they stand. Get me a ticket. I will tell people you're good. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was funny as.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was watching the game. I knew I was a true neutral because I was just going for the team that was losing.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, kick a goal, come on. And that was what was happening.
Yeah.
It was just goal back and forth, back and forth.
That happens. It's like second quarter, you're like, I kind of want Collingwood to win. And like Brisbane get 2 goals ahead. You're like, nah, actually, I want Brisbane to win.
No, I just wanted to see a close game right to the end.
Yeah.
Because the last few AFL grand finals have just been really bad.
Been terrible. The last good one was 2018, Collingwood West Coast.
I don't think I watched that one.
West Coast won by 5 points. It was a shattering day.
Right.
Yeah.
Didn't they kick a goal like last minute or something?
They did. But
Well, that's a raise now, bro.
doesn't matter anymore.
No, it doesn't matter now.
Premiers, baby.
I saw people were like, I think I saw some like premiers post of like, Collingwood premiers, and people were like commenting the gif of West Coast kicking the winning goal against you. It's like they just won.
Someone,
How salty are you?
this was actually fun. I respected this one.
Yeah.
Someone posted the Jordan De Goey's goal that won us the game,
Yeah.
and then right as he kicks it, it just cuts to the video of the West Coast goal from 2018. I was like, honestly, pretty funny.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, that's a good stitch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to appreciate a good stitch up. That's funny.
But that loss made this one feel so much better.
Yeah, when was the last time you guys won one?
2010.
Nice, bro.
And I was 11. You don't get it.
No, you
You
don't.
don't get it. This was so much sweeter.
Yeah.
But then also, like, we won. It was awesome. We watched the trophy presentation and all that.
Yeah.
And then I just went to my room and I was like, oh, what now? My life just goes on now. Like,
Yeah, it is a bit like that. Yeah, people put like, if they had lost, how sad would you feel and for how long?
oh, I'd still be upset about it now.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember when the Canberra Raiders lost 2019 final. I was cut for like a good couple of days.
Yeah.
Good few days.
It gets you.
Yeah.
Even as well, because like that 2018 grand final we lost, then you just can't have any conversation about footy for like a year. Because any time it comes up, people just, Dom Sheed, who's the guy who kicked the goal for West Coast.
Yeah.
You can give me a normal opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I think Carlton are like 3 years away. Shut up, Dom Sheed. All right, shut up. And
Yeah,
you just can't win.
the Raiders version of that was like, because we kind of got dogged by the ref.
Yeah.
So basically, it was, I think it was like tied points. I can't remember. Say it was 12-all. We go down their end of the field, and we were actually supposed to get a 6 again, which is basically when the opposition team does some foul, and you get an advantage where they reset the tackle count. So instead of saying it being 4th tackle, and you got a kick on the next tackle, you get a reset. So you get another 6 tackles.
Yeah.
When you're 10 meters away from the opponent's goal line, that's like a big deal. You know what I mean? Especially late. It was like 74th minute or something.
How long are games?
80 minutes.
Oh, right.
So fatigue set in. Like, you get another 6 tackles. You got a good chance of scoring.
Yeah.
So they called 6 again. And then... but then they let it go for like 5 or 10 seconds. So then our player ran and got tackled. And then they said, nah, it's actually a turnover. So they dogged us. Like, the ref made a decision, but then changed it like 5 or 10 seconds later.
Yeah.
And then the Roosters, who we were playing, they just sprinted down in 2 or 3 tackles and scored and won the game. So every time, like, for the next year or two, anytime I'd tell someone I was a Raiders fan, they'd say 6 again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 6 again.
Any close grand final ever in any sport, there's always some umpiring decision that's always like brought up.
Yeah, like people were saying the Lions were. I wouldn't say they were robbed. They were saying they were robbed at the end, like, because they should have played. They should have gotten
The free kick.
the free kick instead of an advantage.
Yeah, and it's like, and then people said Collingwood was robbed in 2018 because there was a marking contest Maynard was blocked out of, but like, I don't think he was blocked.
Yeah, and it's also like there was probably a call. There's multiple calls like that throughout every quarter or every half of every game. They're just highlighted because it's right at the end.
Yeah, exactly. And if that advantage had been paid and Brisbane had marked it inside 50, and then they were like, "Oh no, you couldn't hear the advantage. Let's call it back." Everyone would be like, "What? No."
Yes,
Like
you played it. You called advantage.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like they let the game play.
Yeah. Not as bad as. Do you see the Tottenham Liverpool VAR?
No, I was talking to a Liverpool fan today who told me he woke up cut.
Yeah,
What's it, like 6th round?
dude, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Lewis Diaz is like clearly onside
Yeah.
by like a good few centimeters.
Yeah.
And then apparently what happened was they went to VAR and the on-field ref was like just confirming, as in confirming it's a goal.
Ah.
The VAR went, "Yep, confirmed," thinking they were going, "Yeah, confirmed offside."
Ah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
that's pretty bad.
That's very bad.
Just a miscommunication.
Yeah.
That might cost them a title.
True.
They're playing great football, Liverpool.
Yeah, and the league. Premier League used to be like 4-team league. I'm saying like 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's Farmers
It used to
League
be
now.
like United, Chelsea, Liverpool, and
Arsenal.
that was it.
Yeah.
No, it was like Newcastle United were like pretty decent for a while.
It was a 3-league team with Arsenal just coming fourth every year.
Yeah.
And then Liverpool dropped off.
Yes.
Then Arsenal dropped off and Liverpool came back.
Yeah. And City got bought out, like 2008 or something?
Yeah.
2010?
When they got Robinho.
That's right. He's doing stepovers in a prison cell now, right?
Yeah. Wasn't there a rumour as well that he thought he was signing for Manchester United?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That's great. If that's true,
And then
that's
they give him
awesome.
like a blue jersey. He's like, what? They changed the colours?
I didn't even know there was a Manchester City. Yeah. But, oh, man. Arsenal's got City this week too.
Oh, that'll be... Where's that?
Etihad.
Okay,
I think it's
right.
at Etihad.
You fired off for that?
Pardon?
You fired up for that?
I'm flying over there.
Oh, you're flying over there?
Yeah, I'm going to Manchester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meet with... Who's the...
I'm doing stand-up at Etihad.
Oh, no. That's discussed on last week's pod.
Mikael hit me up.
Yeah.
He's like, "These are the fucking standards. You do the stand-up."
That's actually not a bad Arteta impersonation.
I've watched All or Nothing like 3 times. And I've watched every post-game presser. So, did you see, because you know are you familiar with the Rayo Ramsdale debate that's going on?
No.
Mikel Arteta signed Aaron Ramsdale like 2 years ago
Yeah.
after he just got relegated with Sheffield United.
Okay.
And everyone's like, "This guy sucks." Now, we wanted David Raya, and then we couldn't get him, so we got Ramsdale.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone was like, "This guy's shit. What's Arteta doing?" This is when no one liked Arteta.
Yeah, it's like 2 seasons ago, right?
Yeah, when everyone was like, "Get this guy out."
Yeah.
And then Ramsdale obviously ended up being a great goalkeeper for us.
Yeah.
And then now we've gotten David Raya, and he's benched Ramsdale.
Right, okay.
And now so every presser is like, "Who's playing? Who's playing?" And then one reporter goes, "Mikel, can I probably confirm that the goalkeeper signed this week's name starts with R?" And Mikel's like, "That is a good one, yes. I have my answer for the rest of the season."
That's funny as. Did you watch the NRL Grand Final?
Nah.
Bro, how did you not watch it?
Apparently it was close as well.
Oh, it was great. It was as good as the AFL one.
When I was looking at social media posts, I couldn't tell which grand final people were talking about. Because it was both like Brisbane lost in a close game. And like, you couldn't differentiate
Oh,
it.
dude, it was so good. It was like first half was back and forth. Brisbane, the Broncos kept making heaps of errors, but they got just like an explosive attack. Like they get this kid Reece Walsh. He's like 21.
I know that name.
Bro, you just watch him run. You're like, he literally runs like a gazelle. Like it takes him like 2 strides to get full pace, and he can do like a 45-degree step at full pace. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like how athletic this kid is. So Panthers go up like 8-0, and then right before the end of the first half, the Broncos score just with like a classic prop try, like just give it to the prop like 8 meters out. He barges over,
Yeah.
and he slams his head on the post, like gets the ball down. So it's like, oh, okay, now we got a good game. It's like 6 to 8. Panthers still up, and then the second half starts. Maybe it's like 10 minutes in. Broncos just go boom, boom, boom. Score 3 tries. This guy Ezra Mam scores a hat trick. Just the same type of try. He just breaks through and you go, Brisbane are going to win.
And so is it game over? Is everyone like game over?
Everyone's like, dude, I'm thinking, like, because I got a mate as a Broncos fan. I'm literally about to text him like, bro, congrats.
Yeah.
And then the Panthers just, they got this halfback, Nathan Cleary. Everyone's calling him like the new like potential GOAT. The rugby league's a Hall of Fame's called the Immortals.
Yeah.
So everyone's like future immortal, and there's only ever been like 13 immortals. Like that's how
so
exclusive a club it
scarce.
is. Yeah. So he sets up like the first try, for them to come back. It's like 17 minutes left, and they need 3 tries. He sets up the first try. They get the ball again. He kicks a 40-20, which is when you're within your 40-meter line, and you kick it, and it bounces once and goes out within the opposition's 20. It's really hard to do.
Yeah.
And he does it on like the 3rd tackle, so it's like a super risky play. Pulls it off. Then Panthers score again, and then there's 4 minutes left. Cleary, it's 20-24. Cleary gets the ball, steps 2 people, and scores under the post.
Wins the game.
Wins the game.
That's sick.
It was like epic. You go, wow. Like,
That's sick.
it was really, really great game.
You know what's funny about like every sport? It's like so hard to get into the Hall of Fame. It's always a debate
Yeah.
around who's in it. The NBA, they just put anyone in.
Yeah.
They put anyone in, literally.
Who they put in?
Dude, all you need is like 10,000 career points, and they're like, you can get in.
Is that how many's LeBron got? He's like 37 or something, right?
He'll hit 40.
Wow. Okay.
He'll hit 40. Let me Google how many NBA Hall of Fame players there are, because it's insane, dude.
Do you need like a championship?
A championship, not a championship. A MVP automatically gets you in.
Automatically.
Almost any award other than Rookie of the Year
Yeah.
will automatically get you in.
Oh, they probably got like 1,000 people in there.
Yeah. Finals MVP automatically gets you in.
Right.
Like you could win the Finals MVP in your rookie season, do your ACL, never play again, you will make the Hall of Fame.
Like the who's that guy who played for the Bulls? Derek Rose. Career.
Derrick Rose, yeah.
Yeah.
Like he'll make the Hall of Fame.
Just lit up the league for a couple of years, then tore his knee or something, didn't he?
There's more than 400 inductees.
Okay, that's not. Yeah, but you compare that to rugby league's 13
Yeah.
over like the same history. I think rugby league's been around for way longer. as
Probably.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, Derrick Rose like tore it up for 2 seasons. Youngest MVP ever, then his knee just buckled. He'll make the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Even though he's really done nothing since that season.
Yeah. What was that, like 2011 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. What about the AFL? Do they have a Hall of Fame?
You need to like die to get in.
Legit?
Yeah. Well, if you die, they'll put you in.
Yeah. Don't they do the they chuck them on the back of a ute when they're like 87 and like wheel them around the MCG?
Yeah.
That's when if you've never been to the MCG, watching that will make you really realize how big the MCG is. They just got some pensioner just like breaking his wrist trying to wave to everyone.
Just a Joe Biden like.
And they're driving around like 10k an hour.
Yeah.
He's sitting on the back of an Isuzu.
Do you know what's so dumb about with AFL does the grand final parade?
Yeah. Before the game.
Yeah. The day before.
Yeah.
So my dad was like, "Let's go." I'm like, "Why?"
Yeah, I've no idea why you would go.
Packed into the city like sardines, so the goalie can maybe wave at me. Please.
They haven't even won yet.
Yeah, that too. Right. We went when I was a kid. As a kid, it's sick because it's like these are your heroes.
Yeah, true.
It was like, Quinoa, I'll see him on Smith Street next week. Like, But they had so obviously all the Collingwood players, all the Brisbane players, the Brownlow medalist, which happened to be a Brisbane player, so it was whatever.
Yes.
And the Coleman medalist who played for Carlton, who got knocked out the week earlier. So imagine you're him. You just been knocked out of the finals. You probably just want to go on holiday, not think about footy.
Yeah, he should be in Bali right now.
Yeah.
Like getting me
And you gotta
setting
go,
up a Me Too or something.
you got to go to a parade. Like, yeah, great. I won the one medal no one actually cares
And
about.
I'm not with any of my teammates.
Yeah, none of my friends are here.
That sucks.
Yeah, dude. It's brutal.
What's the medal even for?
Kicking the most goals in the season.
Oh, okay, like the Golden Boot.
Yeah, golden boot.
Right.
It's like it's kind of a nothing award.
Yeah, it's a bonus like if you win. Like
Yeah.
or if you make the final, I guess.
So you win a Brownlow, it's like, wow, Brownlow medal. You win a Coleman, it's like, yeah, good job, well done. No, that's cool.
Yeah, I guess the thing about the high scoring one is that you can't be taken away from you. Like the Brownlow's like voted
Yeah,
by the people, so it's kind of down to opinion.
yeah. The Coleman's completely merit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. And dude,
but then you can only win it if you're like a
forward, key
yeah.
forward.
Yeah,
Dude, Collingwood was crazy on Thursday night. The suburb.
yeah,
We were at Dirty,
yeah.
bro. Just like
It's
it was
going off.
going off. The line to Yaya's was around the corner.
Oh, yeah. It's like that regularly.
Yeah, no, but it's just way more than
Yeah.
usual. And then even like, there's like guys walking around in G-strings. And like, dude, there was a girl. I was walking to my car. There's a girl wearing a fishnet thing with her nipples lit up, like that had like glow sticks around them.
Yeah.
And I was walking. I just looked like, not in like, oh my god, her tits are out. Just like, what is she wearing?
Wow, there's headlights on that woman's
Yeah.
body.
Yeah, and she like death stared me. I was like, what? I don't know what I was meant to do. Like.
She's like, I'm modestly dressed. To be fair, that's modestly dressed for that area.
Yeah, true. It was so cold, man. It was so cold that night. We're bullying Blanco. It was the funniest fucking thing.
Yeah.
Blanco, for no one will know who Blanco is the maybe the best person alive. Genuinely.
He's incredible. He's incredible.
Like a 6'2", 6'3".
He's not that tall.
6 foot.
He's just he looks like he's built like a front rower, and he's Samoan
A very large Tongan man.
with like, man, like, Krusty the Clown hair. Like if you had
Yeah.
a full head of hair.
Krusty the Clown hair.
Yeah.
And some of the worst case of tism I've ever come across.
But it's charming.
But he's the best.
Very charming.
He's the
Yeah,
best.
great
Everyone
guy.
loves him. You want him around.
Yeah,
Right.
you do.
We're all hanging out outside Dirty.
Yeah.
And he rocks up at like 1 a.m. I don't know why. I don't know why. And everyone is instantly, Blanco, yeah. Like, come sit down. We're all talking. And we're all workshopping bits.
Yeah.
Blanco starts going, oh, yeah, I've got a bit. He starts saying the bit. And then instantly he just gets cut off. Like, Blanco, no bits at the table. And then his autism fully kicks in. He's, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I didn't
Yeah, he
mean
gets
to."
really apologetic.
Yeah.
You feel bad.
You feel so
You
bad.
feel bad.
And then it was like primary school bullying.
Yeah.
We instantly go back to talking about bits. He tries to go again. Blanco, we said no bits at the table. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't ruin the mood, did I? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And that dude just sat for like 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And then he went and got a HSP.
Yeah.
At like 1:30 in the morning. I was looking at it like that salt's gonna keep him awake. Like
Yeah, true.
Like, and scoffs down this HSP.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've got an idea. And I wait till he finishes it. I purposely waited for him to finish it, and then I went, Blanco, can I have a bite of your HSP? He goes, oh, Anthony, I would, but I finished it. I'm really. I hope you're not mad. I'm really sorry. But Blanco, it's fine. I really hope I didn't upset you. Like, I just don't give a fuck. He's so easy to get him.
He's such a sweetheart, bro.
The slightest push, he just collapses and apologizes.
No, he's such a sweetheart,
He's the
bro.
best. He is the best.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think I don't know if I said this on here. When we were hanging out with Sam Talent, which I've talked about before, he was a guest on Joe Rogan. Big deal to us.
Yeah.
Blanco doesn't speak to Sam the whole time we're hanging out, which is like a while, like upwards of 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then Sam Talent's buying us all beer, and Blanco's like, Sam, what do you think of the beer in Australia? And Sam's like, yeah, it's good. Like I enjoy it. And then Blanco's like, does the metric system take getting used to? And Sam's like, no, it's all right. I can just judge it by eye. And then, 30 seconds of dead silence.
Yeah.
I'm just watching. This is the best.
Yeah.
This is the best. And Blanco goes, what is, points at Sam's beer. He had a pint. And he's like, what do you think that is in liters? Sam, what? I was dying. I was the only one that saw it. Everyone else was having their own conversations. And I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to tell everyone. What a sweetheart, man.
I've already told you this story, but I'll say it for the listeners. I was talking with another great guy, Billy Stiles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we're with Blanco as well. So Billy's telling me this story about, a legit story, how he got chased, car chased while he was in a car as well, through, the outskirts of Melbourne by a guy with an axe. He's telling me, this is a crazy, he's getting chased. This guy Billy's getting chased by a crazy axe-wielding maniac. He's telling me the story. It's, gripping. You're like, what happened next, bro? Are you okay? I know you're here, but are you okay? It's a shocking story. And then Belenko just chimes in and he goes, so, what day of the week did it happen?
He's the best, bro. He's the best.
And Billy's like, I think it was a Tuesday, man. And Belenko just goes, okay.
Also, we're across the road from Yaya's. It was Usual Suspects, right?
Yeah.
Outside Dirty. And it's 2:00. The line's outside all the way around the suburb.
Yeah.
And people are still rocking up and getting in line.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just sitting with Belenko and I'm like, that's so dumb. Why would you do that? I was like, just go hang out at the park with your friends, have a drink. It'll be a way better time. And Belenko does that laugh. He's like, yeah. What are they doing? What's the point? And I'm like, Belenko, don't be mean.
Did he apologize?
He's like, yeah, so you're right. I need to work on that. You're right. Belenko, just stand up for yourself once. Stand up for yourself one time.
He's a sweetheart, bro. Don't abuse it.
He's the best guy, man.
Oh,
Makes
he is.
every hang instantly better when he's there.
100%. 100%. I got to give you an update on this rent situation.
Oh, yes.
So, for the listeners, we recorded the podcast last week. Happened to be the day I paid rent. So I paid rent in the morning for my place, and then they decided to direct debit the same amount of rent out of my account. So I essentially paid rent twice in the same day, which is not ideal, consider cost of living. So anyways, I sent them a couple emails. I don't know why I expected it to be resolved in a day or two, because it didn't. So anyways, I head down to the office, the real estate agent office on Thursday.
Telling this story very calmly when last week.
Oh, when it actually happened, yeah. Yeah, I was going off. Anyway, so, I head down there on Thursday, and I went down to the office 4 p.m. So there's some concierge guy. He's got one AirPod in. It's almost worse than two, having two AirPods in. Because if they had two, I know they're not going to listen.
Yeah.
But if they got one in, I'm like, I don't know if you're talking to me, So I tried talking to this guy, and I'm like, explaining the situation. And he goes, oh, yeah. He's like, oh, who's your real estate agent? I'm like, so-and-so. And he goes, oh, sorry, yeah, he's actually gone away. He's finished up for today and he won't be back till Monday. It's 3-day long weekend as well.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Was this Friday?
This is Thursday, Arvo.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah. Sorry. I'm like, well, like I need that money, bro. Like, I'm trying to appeal to this guy. I'm like, yeah, I'm in need of that money.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, well, at least it's somewhere safe.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, oh, what? Oh, but I don't have it.
Oh, someone else's bank account.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm like, what are you guys, a bank? What am I going to get interest on this money? You stole it from me, you robber, you thief. Imagine I take money from you. You're like, hey, bro, can I get that? $1,400, you know what I mean? Nah, bro, but it's safe in my bag.
It's somewhere safe, bro.
It's somewhere safe in my bag.
See that new laptop? Somewhere safe.
Bro, I couldn't believe that he said that to me.
Yeah.
It was shocking level of unawareness and also terrible customer service.
Do you think
it's your company's fault, bro?
was it apathy or he just was just got it wrong, got the interaction wrong?
I don't know. I give him the benefit of the doubt. It didn't seem I don't know, but it was just I don't think he really cared that much.
You just at least go bro, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would have accepted that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just you guys have essentially stolen money from me, and now you're acting like it's okay because you have it.
And you're inconveniencing him for wanting it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, it was, and they still haven't returned it. So it's Monday now. It's almost coming up to a week of them stealing money from me. They're not returning it. So, and then I text them today. I'm like, hey, I'm still seeking to get that reimbursement. And they go, oh, really? That's weird. Why would we direct debit it twice? I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking you to return the money. I can't justify to you why you messed up. Well, how is it my fault? How is it my obligation to explain to you how you made a fault? Far out.
Bro, you hit my car. What? Why would I do that?
Can't believe it. Oh, just
Bro, you actually ran a red light and you rode off my car. That's not something I do, bro.
yeah, bro. Why would they do that to the light? Should just be green. Just let me take it. Oh, so
Yeah,
frustrating.
bro, you got to think. That wouldn't have happened if the light was green. So you can take some solace in that.
Bro, you just stabbed my dog. Well, who sharpened that knife? Who sharpened it, bro?
It's your fault for giving me access to a knife.
Yeah, bro. Legit. Can you tell me why? I just did that,
Bro, someone cut me off in a roundabout today.
Yeah.
I was in the right lane going straight.
Yeah.
They're in the left lane. They cut across me to turn right.
Yeah.
And I brake. I toot on the horn. And then they look at me and they go, a gesture is in I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. And I literally instantly went from anger to, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, if that guy did that, I would have gone, I'm in a bit of a pickle, but at least you showed me a shred of empathy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Just frustrating, bro. Just real estate agents.
Yeah, they suck. When you were telling me that last week, I left here going, it's such an odd feeling when, when someone else is going through something shitty
Yeah.
and you're like, that sucks they're going through that. I'm glad I'm not going through it. I'm going to go on with my life.
What more can you do?
You know that feeling? It's
yeah, what more can you do?
Yeah.
Just be cut for me.
Driving, fucking Hughes rent. Sitting at the traffic lights.
More cut than me.
Yeah. Dude, whenever I see someone proper road rage, I'm always like, man, what happened to them to get them to that point?
Yeah.
Road
rage is bad, eh?
People die because of road rage.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, people crash cars, get into fights. Yeah, do you ever see fights on the road? People getting out of their cars and that
Never personally.
I feel like that never really.
I've never seen that.
I think that's more of an American thing.
Yeah.
People get out and
Getting into fights above the age of 17 is just so stupid.
So dumb. You just either asking for to get manslaughtered, commit a manslaughter, or just go to court for no reason.
Yeah.
Or pay damages or something.
Yeah.
So stupid. Nothing. There's literally no
Nothing
positive.
good can come out of it.
Nothing good at all.
It's so dumb. Like, all it takes is, you get a clean hit on the guy, which is what you're aiming to do. He hits his hand on the concrete, boom, you're in jail for life.
Bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that was worth it over he cut in front of me in line.
Yes.
Like,
or you I don't know, kick his back bumper bar.
yeah.
And then he blames a dent on there from 4 years ago on you.
Yeah.
And now you got to replace his whole back thing. $2,000.
Dude, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I hit the front of my car like 6 months ago parking.
Yeah.
No, like a year ago.
Yeah.
Parking at Clyde. I just smashed into a pole. And the front of my car's all fucked.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just going to wait for someone to just tap it. Like, oh, look.
Well, look what you did.
Look.
You owe me a new car.
We tested it and we found traces of paint from a sedan that hasn't been in production since late 2018. Bro, it
has
just
to
happened.
be you. Oh, man. It's frustrating, like monetary stuff. I guess because you had your car like totaled. This is me having rent taken away from me. My account is like I don't know the equivalent,
Yeah.
but sort of I don't know.
Dude, you know what I was
A
thinking about
similar
today?
situation.
I thought
What?
this was really funny. My first car accident, I got sideswiped by a truck.
Wow.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
They took my mirror off.
Yeah.
But I was fine. But I was driving to coach under 14s cricket. I was coaching under 14s cricket.
Yeah.
And I called like one of the mums and I was like, here's what's happened. I've called someone from the club. They're going to, because I had the scorebook and the match ball and everything.
Right.
So they came to my car accident, took all the shit, went to the game.
You going to the game, not the
Going to the
training?
game.
Yeah.
It's like a Friday night at like 5:30. It's like the worst time to drive too.
Wow, okay.
And they come, they take the stuff. I call them, I'm not going to be there. Someone's going to look after it. She's like, yeah, no worries. And then my team lost.
Yeah.
And at the time, I looked at it as like, see, when I'm not there, they can't compete. But now I'm like, wow, those little cunts couldn't even win for me in my time of need. I was in a time of need, and they lost the game.
Yeah, they couldn't have had that classic speech. All right, Anthony, he's going through a tough time right now. We're going to do this for Anthony.
Yeah, they're huddling. Do it for the coach. No, they lost.
Well, remember that Guardiola one? We're doing this for David Silva and David Silva's girlfriend. You're like, what are they going through, bro?
Oh, yeah. Who was it that, like, was it like company broke his leg and then they brought like his jersey to the team photo? It's like, he didn't die. He's out for like 4 weeks.
They did that. Brazil did that with Neymar in the 2014
That's what it was.
World Cup.
That's
as well.
what it was.
Yeah, he got like a knee in the back or something, and he couldn't play the rest of the tournament.
Yeah.
They came out holding the jersey.
Dude, they might have won
he
that
got
tournament.
shot in a drug deal.
They actually might have won that tournament
If he played.
Yeah. He was killing it that World Cup.
True.
That was Neymar at the peak of his powers.
Yeah, but I don't know if
That Germany team was great, though.
that Germany, they flogged them.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would have made a difference to the defense or something. Maybe just the morale.
You know, apparently at halftime they were like, "All right, it's a Brazil. We're in Brazil. Let's not
Because
embarrass
it was
them."
5-0, right?
Yeah, it was 5-0.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Let's not embarrass them." And then Schürrle just scored 2 goals, just not caring.
2 bangers as well.
Yeah.
The last one was like in off the underside of the crossbar.
Yeah, I reckon his attitude had to be like, "If this goes in, it's not my fault."
Yeah, he was like a super sub.
Yeah,
What is he's a footballer, bro.
he's playing for his spot in the World Cup final too.
Yeah. I was reading his Wikipedia page randomly the other day.
Yeah,
He retired at like 29
yeah.
because he was just over competing.
That's fair enough. It must be
Fair
bad
enough.
anxiety.
Yeah, man. Yeah, just it said like the endless competition, and
Yeah.
yeah, it really is an endless competition.
Yeah, and if you don't love the game, he was at Chelsea. You're set for life after one contract.
Yeah, I think he only played there for a year or two.
He was at what, Leverkusen?
Yeah, he was at.
Or-
I just read it. Yeah, he was at.
Or was he Schalke?
Leverkusen to start, and then
Yeah.
he went to Chelsea, and then he came to Wolfsburg, and then he was at Dortmund for a bit.
So he played for 4 great clubs.
Yeah, and then he was at I think he finished at Spartak Moscow or something,
yeah.
and he did loan at some other club or something.
Yeah.
So Like he played top flight football for like a decade.
Dude, you do what I do. When I can't sleep at night, it's like, Harry Kane, all goals for Tottenham.
Like the YouTube.
Yeah, I'll sit here for 35 minutes, watch every single goal he scored for Tottenham. Like, what a player he is, dude. I'm glad he's left Tottenham now, because I can be like, dude, he is the second best striker in the world, without a doubt.
Yeah, well, he's like Bundesliga. I think he's got like 8 goals in 6 matches or something.
He was always gonna demolish.
Yeah. There's a guy with more goals than him.
Really?
Yeah, some guy for Stuttgart. I don't know the guy's name. Gushami or something.
Oh.
Dude, the goals are good.
Yeah.
Like he's going like chips from outside the box and like half volleys and
Yeah.
you're like wow, like
Dude,
this guy's a great striker.
I watched Kai Havertz all goals for Leverkusen.
Yeah.
Just bangers.
That before he went to Chelsea?
Before he went to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Just bangers.
Yeah.
Man. He was so good.
Yeah.
And now he's just like scoring pity penalties. Like, yeah.
He's a bit of a joke, right?
He's just like, he stunk it up at Chelsea.
Yeah.
But to be fair, who didn't? And he's had a really slow start at Arsenal.
Oh, he's at Arsenal now?
He's at Arsenal, yeah. We bought him for 65 million.
How old is he?
24.
Oh, he'll come good, bro.
Yeah.
He'll come good.
It's just a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
65 million, and like the fans are like, oh, I don't know about that. But yeah.
He's a centre mid, yeah?
He's playing as a left 8, yeah.
Okay.
Which is, it's a position where he's not really required to score or assist.
Yeah.
But I think, do you remember when Wijnaldum left Liverpool? And everyone was like, oh yeah, Wijnaldum can leave, that's fine. And then the season started, they're like, oh, he was actually really, really important to us.
Because he's like attacking mid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, more defensive mid.
Okay.
That's kind of what happened to us with Granit Xhaka.
Yeah, okay,
Like,
right.
Xhaka, we were like, he had a great season. It's good we can cash out on him.
Yeah.
And now he's gone. It's like, wow, he was quite really, really important to our structure.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like so many football fans just look at goals and assists.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like you watch like Zidane highlights. Zidane's stats actually aren't that impressive.
On paper, it's mediocre.
Yeah, but you watch the guy play. You just go, playing with that guy would just make the whole game so much easier.
Yeah.
Like you just pass to him, he's getting pressed by like 2-3 people, takes 2 or 3 magical touches, and then boom.
And playing with someone like him, if you're not the best, if you're not like the greatest player, you always know I can give it to Zidane. We'll be fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just kick it to him at any
Yeah.
field of his.
Yeah.
And
You're
he'll
like
control it.
getting pressed by three defenders. Zidane's there somewhere. Fuck it, just hoof it.
Just pass it to him.
Hoof it to left midfield. Dude, did you see in the AFL trophy presentation how Nick Dacos got his, like, you know, they get the medal presented by the Oz kickers?
Yeah, then they give him like a hat.
He got his presented by like a kid in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he was really nice to the kid.
Yeah.
The kid was cute. They're like, you know, you deserve
They
this.
said some nice things to each other,
Yeah,
right?
it's nice to try.
Yeah.
And then the articles are like, wow, what a guy Nick Dacos is. It's like, dude, anyone would have done that.
Yeah, just said hi, how are you?
Yeah, what's the alternative? He rolls him off
Dude,
the
was
fucking
the first
stage.
things he said was like, are you good? He
He's
said
like,
like, are you good? Are you
Yeah.
good? It's like, he's just in a wheelchair, bro. You know what I mean? No one's saying it to the other kids. you
Yeah.
know?
But everyone's like praising him. It's like, dude, anyone would have done that. Anyone would have been
Yeah.
nice. It's just like, I don't know, it was really like pat yourself on the back.
Who's that? The Mason Cox guy, the big ruckman.
Yeah.
Bro, that was like the best bummy performance I've ever seen in any sport, bro. I was like, this guy's such a bum, but he's like doing well.
Some guy on Reddit, I was in the AFL Reddit after
Yeah.
the grand final. Some guy posted, he's like, I'm watching from America because it was just on.
Yeah.
And this sport's amazing. I picked it up after like 2 quarters. This sport is like one of the best sports I've ever seen. This is great.
Yeah.
And someone commented like, and he's like, we're watching it, and I decided to put $10 on Brisbane.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, oh, you've already got the sport down pat. Just bet for whoever's playing against Collingwood. Go for whoever's playing against Collingwood. And then someone comments, they're like, the big guy with the goofy glasses is an American. And the guy's like, oh, that makes sense because I immediately identified him as the worst player on the field.
Dude, he's so bummy. Like, just the way he moved, and I think he had a kick in front of goal like 30 metres out and just sprayed it. But that's not what he's on the team for, right? He's just there to get in the ruck.
He's very important to our structure.
But the rucks are kind of... Most of the ruckmen look pretty bummy.
Oh, it's like a running gag that ruckmans are, you know.
Yeah, they look... And I don't even really follow the sport at all.
Mason Cox actually might be like the most intelligent AFL player, though. That's the thing.
Really?
He's like got an engineering degree. He knows how to put together a plane.
Far out.
Yeah. But like, yeah, they're just...
How did he get into AFL? Was he like a basketballer?
He got recruited from college basketball.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, super weird.
Yeah, because he definitely can't kick it.
He can't mark it either.
No, he can't.
He can't mark it. But yeah, every time like a ruckman ever gets the ball, if they like go to play on, like kick the ball, all the commentators like, oh, don't let the ruckman play on. Dude, they always act like it's a catastrophe.
Yeah.
Like the ruckman will take a mark and he'll just be sitting there looking for someone to hand pass to.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what's gonna happen here? Dude, they act like the guy can't tie his own shoes. It's so funny.
That's like in rugby league when a front rower gets like a line break and he's like, oh, here he is, the big fella who's out in space.
Yeah. I made a video about that on TikTok.
Yeah.
It didn't even do that well. I got like 50,000 views.
Yeah.
But one of the assistant coaches for Brisbane hit me up.
Yeah.
And he's like, mate, fantastic video. The boys are loving it. Because apparently they were just all giving shit to their Oscar McInerney.
Yeah.
They were all just giving him shit about it. And then he's like, can you make an apology video for Oscar McInerney and send it to me? And we're going to play it at training.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was sick.
That's so cool.
And then he messaged me
bro.
back the next day. He's like, mate, boys loved it. Thank you so
that's
much.
awesome.
Yeah. This is like 2020, 2021.
That's cool,
Yeah.
as.
It was just so funny. Like, it's so funny. Like, yeah, the players would hate it. Half the shit that's said about them in the media.
Oh,
They'd be like, what are you talking about?
It's bad.
Yeah.
Dude, even like this Nathan Cleary guy for the Panthers who just completely within like 20 minutes won the grand final for his team, and it's a three-peat.
Yeah.
Like their team's won.
they
three in a row.
three-peated.
Three-peat.
Crazy.
Like they're the best.
And he's 20.
He's 20.
So
he's 25.
Oh, okay.
But even then, and he's
Yeah.
like, dad's the coach. It's like an awesome story.
Yeah.
Anyways, he won the Clive Churchill medal, which is like the best player in the grand final. And people like commented, why did he win? It's like he won the game for him. What do you want him to? What else do you need to do to be the best in the grand final? He won the game.
What was their reasoning for him not needing to win?
I don't know. They wanted to give it to the guy who scored the hat trick for the other team, but it was like it was an amazing hat trick. But the guy, it was just within the space of if the Brisbane won, he should have got the hat trick. This Ezra Mann guy, but they didn't win.
Well, a similar thing in the AFL grand final. Bobby Hill won the Norm Smith.
Is he a Collingwood player?
Collingwood player.
Yeah.
He had such a big influence on the game.
What position's he?
He was playing small forward, like forward pocket.
Oh, he scored like 4 goals, didn't he?
He kicked 4 goals.
Yeah, he was playing really well.
Took like 2 big marks.
Yeah.
Had like 3 goal assists.
Dude, he took that sick mark
Yeah.
where it was in the sun.
Yeah.
Dude, and the guy he marked it over was like
shielding his
blocking
eyes.
and he was just like,
Shielding
I don't
his
care
eyes.
about the sun, mate. I'll blind my retinas trying to catch this ball.
Yeah.
Just jumped up, got up.
And he had like big tackles and he won it. And I was like, Coleman from Brisbane deserved to win it. He played a better game.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, arguably Coleman did win did play a better game, but this guy won Collingwood the fucking match. Our 2 other small forwards ghosted, and he stepped up.
Yeah.
Like what? Like, oh yeah, give it to the guy who lost. Like no.
Yeah. It doesn't even matter. I just turned off both of the finals as soon as they were done.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just not going to watch the awards ceremony.
I don't know about NRL. In AFL, 3 times people who have lost the grand final won the Norm Smith,
Yeah.
and they've all just been like, whatever. They'll just take
They
it
don't
off
care.
and walk off. Like
Yeah, they lost.
yeah,
They cut.
it's only cool if you win.
Yeah.
It's only cool if you win.
Yeah.
Like, why would you want it if you lost?
There's sometimes where like, you know, the team will lose and the person who wins that medal was like playing a blinder. Like they were actually the best player.
Yeah.
Easily. And they deserve it. But even then, yeah, they cut.
Yeah. They just
They
lost.
cut. Yeah.
I know. I don't know what they do in the NRL. Do they do like the medal presentations, everything? Does the losing team stand there and like watch?
Yeah, but they don't drag it. That thing in the AFL where they walk up and the kids give it to them, that's such like a Victorian thing, bro. Like just milking it.
Yeah.
It just the NRL one. I didn't watch it, but what they normally do, they just walk up and get the medals from like the old decrepit blokes who are like running the ARL board or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then they just credit to the boys. You know, other team was great, and then they just lift the trophy.
Yeah. And then in the AFL, like Brisbane are sitting there, they're all crying, obviously, and like Darcy Moore's up there. Darcy Moore gave a great speech, but everyone that got up there was like, Brisbane, like, congratulations on a great season. It's like, fuck, they just lost, bro. They just lost. Like, I understand you have to say that as part of the speech. Like, you don't want to be congratulated.
Yeah.
So I just want to go home, man. We're gonna go back to Brisbane.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the guy for the Broncos in the NRL, Adam Reynolds, and he lost the grand final with the Rabbitohs like 2 years ago, and it was kind of his fault because he missed 2 kicks.
Yeah.
So this guy's lost like 2 grand finals in like 3 years with separate teams.
Yeah.
So he's like cut, and he didn't give credit to the other team. So like people were like talking bad about it.
Fair enough.
It's like, who cares, bro? Like he
Yeah.
just forgot to credit the winners. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's cut.
Dude, do you want to hear the best sports story there is?
What?
Nathan Buckley. You know who he is?
Jog my memory.
AFL Collingwood legend.
Yeah. Okay.
Is the best player in his draft.
Mm-hmm.
Brisbane, who were Brisbane Bears at the time, go, we're going to draft you. He goes, I want to play Melbourne. Don't draft me. Brisbane draft him. He plays for a year, requests to trade to Collingwood.
Yeah.
Gets traded.
Yeah.
Collingwood play Brisbane in the 2002 grand final.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Get pumped.
Yeah.
Get fucking pumped.
Yeah.
Collingwood play Brisbane in 2003 grand final.
Yeah.
Brisbane win by 8 points. Buckley wins best on ground medal.
Yeah.
Buckley wins best on ground medal. Collingwood are good for like the next 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
2007, they lose a prelim to Geelong
Yeah.
by 5 points.
Yeah.
Buckley retires. And Geelong go and win the grand final by 119 points. So Collingwood definitely would have won.
Well, yeah. Right.
So after losing 2 grand finals, like 2 semi-finals and like 2 or 3 prelims, the guy retires.
So is he even like 20? He's like 26 or something.
No, he was pretty
At this
old.
stage? Oh,
He
okay.
was pretty old. He
Yeah.
got drafted in like 96.
Oh, okay. Right.
Retires like 2007.
Yeah.
That's a normal length career.
Yeah.
Retires. Collingwood win the 2010 grand final. Collingwood win the 2010 grand final. Lose in 2011.
Yeah.
Buckley takes over as coach in 2012
Off Collingwood.
of Collingwood.
Yeah.
In like a debaucherous way.
Yeah.
Like they forced out the current coach to get Buckley in, who had just brought us to a fucking grand final.
Yeah.
Right? They forced him out.
Why was it just like was he like a cult figure sort of thing?
Yeah, I think Mick Moldhouse was the coach at the time.
Yeah.
Had like a personal issue going on, maybe a sickness in the family.
Okay. Right.
And so they were like, okay, we'll set up a succession plan. Buckley will be an assistant for a year, then take over. And then Mick Moldhouse was like, no, I want to keep coaching. They forced him out.
Mm-hmm.
Then Collingwood lose the prelim in 2012. Buckley's first year as coach. Then Buckley just proceeds to be like the worst coach in the AFL for like 3 years. But Eddie Maguire, Collingwood president, won't sack him because he's like, I dogged one of the best coaches we've ever had to get this guy in.
Yeah.
Right? Collingwood finally start coming good. Lose another prelim. Lose the 2018 grand final by 5 points.
Yeah.
Buckley gets sacked in like 2020, sorry.
Yeah.
Craig McRae comes in, who Buckley fired from Collingwood. When he took over.
Yeah.
Also, Craig McRae played in both grand finals for Brisbane against Collingwood that Collingwood lost. Craig McRae comes in, after 2 years, wins a grand final against Brisbane. It can't be. You can't write that better.
How many L's can one man take?
You can't write it better. You cannot write
That's
it better.
2 decades
Of L's.
of just L's.
Just like, bro,
Consecutive L's.
If he just stayed at Brisbane. If he just stayed at Brisbane. Crazy, dude.
Wow.
Crazy. It's got to be the most L's taken in a 2-decade period.
That's so many.
Slaves didn't take that many L's.
What's next for him? He becomes like Collingwood owner or something, and they just cop L's
Like, bro.
as the owner.
Like, how insane is that?
That is a crazy story.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he just ignored his destiny. He just went against his destiny. He should have stayed at Brisbane.
Yeah. Oh, dude, when it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be, huh?
No. Wow.
That's insane, boss.
I don't think I've ever heard any sports story like that.
Yeah, how crazy is it?
That's hectic.
Do you know what I also love? You know when they're interviewing, they just ask like athletes the stupidest questions.
Yeah.
They're asking Lachie Neale, Brisbane captain, Brownlow medalist. They're like, obviously there's some Brisbane greats from 20 years ago who know all about beating Collingwood at the G. Have any of them reached out to you?
Who did they say that to?
To Lachie Neale, the Brisbane captain,
Yeah. Is this after or before the game?
before the grand
Okay.
final. And then Collingwood coach Craig McRae, who played for Brisbane in the grand finals against Collingwood, goes, I didn't get a phone call. Funny. Everyone laughs.
Yeah.
And then Lockie Neal.
That's classic, like sports panel, like banter.
Yeah.
Classic.
It's funny because you see the moment McRae thinks of the joke. He's like,
Yeah.
I didn't get a call.
Yeah.
But Lockie Neal is like, so like, he asked a question.
Yeah.
The question's so dumb. Have any of the players from 20 years ago called you to tell you how to beat Collingwood at the MCG on grand final day? And he goes, a couple of them reached out, wished me good luck, but like, it was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
They haven't played these guys.
Yeah.
Such a stupid question.
Yeah, that's dumb.
So dumb. Just like, dude, show the guy the respect of not having to answer that dumb question.
Dude, I remember one time they, in the UFC, Robbie Lawler, who was the UFC welterweight champion, he's called Ruthless Robbie Lawler because he would. There was like a meme, round 5 Robbie.
Yeah.
Where he would just like melt people in the 5th round. Like he just, for some reason, he'd just store up cardio and then just berserk people. Like the guy's a literal berserker.
Yeah.
So he got knocked out by Tyron Woodley in 2016. Woodley like faked a couple jabs and then just came over with a big right hand and then finished him off.
Mm-hmm.
So they're in the post-fight presser. Almost always the person who got knocked out isn't in the post-fight. They're like almost, especially you get knocked out clean. They're almost always like in the hospital or not getting interviewed. This one interviewer goes, hey, Robbie, did you know when he like threw the jab and then he threw that, overhand right, did you think about bringing your left hand up to block it?
So stupid, man.
He's like, and Robbie's like a nice guy. So he's like, oh, like he made me drop my hands by like faking to go low, and then if I knew he was gonna come high, I would have blocked.
That's such a good answer.
Yeah.
Dude, there's do you know Chris Paul, the NBA player?
Yeah.
Once he was playing for the LA Clippers. I forgot who against. I think it was like the Warriors or the Lakers or something.
Yeah.
And they're 2-0 down in the series. NBA playoffs are best of 7.
Okay, yeah.
So you win 4 games to go ahead.
Yeah.
So if you go 2-0 down, it's pretty much curtains, right?
Yeah.
And he's in the post game. He's just flat. He's just like sprawled on the thing.
Just cut.
Yeah. And one of the interviewers goes, Chris, would you rather be in the Clippers dressing room or the Warriors dressing room going into the next game?
What?
And he's like, I'm on the team. What do you think I'm gonna say? Like so dumb.
Yeah, that's stupidity.
Yeah. There's another game, another Clippers player, Patrick Beverley and Lou Williams, who were like just 2 role players on the Clippers.
Yeah.
They lost to the Warriors. Kevin Durant went like 12 for 12 in the last quarter. Like just didn't miss a shot.
On fire.
Yeah, just on fire. Didn't miss a shot. And Kevin Durant's like a 1 in a million player, and he's like 7'3", but he's lanky ass, so he's got like he's like really agile.
Yeah.
It's impossible to defend.
Yeah.
And when he's on, there's nothing you can do to stop him.
Because you can't stop him from shooting because he's so tall.
Yeah, and if he's making
He's got crazy long arms as well.
I think he's got
right?
like one of the longest wingspans ever.
Yeah.
And they're like, what did you guys do to try and stop? Like, what can you do to try and stop Kevin Durant? And Patrick Beverley's like, he's Kevin Durant. He's Kevin Durant. What do you think? He's Kevin Durant. And then Lou Williams is just in his seat. He's like adjusting his hat. He's like, I promise we tried. There's another good one. There's like a popular GIF.
Yeah.
It's like Russell Westbrook's like getting changed after the game. They're like, Russell, did the Thunder lose this one or did the Jazz win this game? And Russell, what? Bro.
That's a classic, that one, yeah.
That brother tripping. The question actually does make sense too. It's just such a dumb thing to ask. Like,
yeah. I just thought of another one too. There was like a bantamweight title fight in like 2016, and Dominic Cruz beat TJ Dillashaw. These two were like big rivals, like real big rivals at the time.
Yeah.
And Dominic Cruz had beaten TJ Dillashaw's team. He's beaten his teammates probably for like if every title fight's like 5 rounds, he'd probably beat them for like 30 rounds. Like 3 or 4 guys from this gym just couldn't beat him. So anyways, Dominic Cruz won the fight. And then TJ's like on his high horse at like in the post fight. He's like, Dominic said like some mean things, like I try to be like a bit of a role model for the for the kids and stuff. And Dominic's like, I mean, dude, we just had a fight, bro. Like we didn't really do nice things to each other in the octagon. He's like, I don't know, it's just kind of douchey, like get on your high horse like that.
Yeah, it is.
Like you're fighting, bro. Like,
dude, it's like when comics are like, I'm not a comedian, I'm a truth teller.
Oh
like,
yeah,
shut up, bro. Shut up, dude. There's a great one with LeBron James from like 2016, 2018. LeBron was the only good player on the Cavs.
Yeah, right.
And they'd go to the finals every year, and they
had like J.R. Smith, and he like threw the game from
Yeah.
one side.
Yeah.
That's a classic as well. And LeBron's like classic face, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's when they were saying LeBron was Thanos. That was like a popular meme.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, they just go to the finals every year and just get slaughtered.
Yeah.
Because like LeBron was the only player.
Yeah.
And they're getting thumped in the series. And the interview was like, so LeBron, how did you guys lose this game? What happened? And LeBron just recounts pass for pass, moment for moment, what happened like the last 3 minutes of the game. Like, I went up the lane, threw it to JR, he threw it to Kevin. Kevin puts up the shot doesn't make, Draymond gets the rebound. And just that.
Yeah.
For like 3 minutes. And he's like, and then Steph makes the layup, buzzer goes. That's how we lost the game.
Broke down the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we lost the game. It's such a good response.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what happened? Okay, if you didn't watch it. Well,
yeah, give the facts. Yeah, true. Yeah, just breaking it down for people who don't get it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sports reporters are just...
It's really so dumb.
Because they just got to disagree with each other to have a program.
Yeah.
You can't just be, yeah, I agree. I know, like, me and Nick Stav were doing that at Picklebelt once.
Yeah.
We're just having some completely manufactured argument.
Just for the entertainment.
Just for, like... I was like, I'll say this, you take that stance, and we'll just talk about it.
Yeah.
And then I remember, like, we did it, and then John goes, like, cut, and Stav turns to me and goes, it's just waffle, isn't it?
Professional, what do they call it on TikTok? Japanese?
Yeah. Bro just yaps.
Just yaps. I just thought of another thing, too. Oh, man. Can't remember it. Slipped my mind.
That's all right, bro.
Damn.
I had my worst bomb in a while on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
Dirty. Yayos is on. Only young white girls in the audience. I did not alter my material for the audience.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did pretty well at the start.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went into some stuff about some unaliving, some suicide.
Yeah.
And then this dumb bit I've been working on about my nonnal translated from the Germans to like the Italian Jews in World War II.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard. It might not even be true. It might be completely...
Translated German into Italian?
Yeah.
Wow,
like,
okay.
Went back and forth.
Yeah, wow.
I was told he was captured and, that's how he had to, what he had to do. Who knows? The truth.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm working on this dumb bit where I'm like... I don't think there was much to translate. Like, I think if you were there, you would have easily figured out what was going on. And then I just do this, like, over-the-top German accent. Acting as German. And I'm like just naming Germans. I'm like, Kino de Toten, Bayern Munich. Like, I'm just doing that. And then I go, I pretend to be my nonnal, like, there's no food, man. Like, I was doing that. Dude, they hated it.
Yeah.
They hated it, which is like, fair enough. Like, you don't like it. But it was just like silent, bro. It was just dead silence. And then there was two girls laughing, but I'm pretty sure they had the level of humor to be like, watching this guy bomb is funny.
Laughing at you?
Yeah, laughing at me.
Yeah.
And then like, dude, my bomb reverberated throughout the gig. Like, you still can't go to Hiroshima. You like get cancer instantly. That was like the gig after. And then like, dude, and like people went on after me like bombed. The only way they could get a laugh was just to make fun of me.
Really?
It's like one of those ones.
Oh.
And then we're all hanging out after, and we're just having a good time. And then my set would just pop into my head. I'm like, I only just got over it like this morning.
You need like the Men in Black, like,
yeah.
like the memory zapper.
Yeah. I just got over it like this morning. Such a bad set, dude. Such a bad set. And I had this, and then I was getting pissed off because like, I have this bit about like Schadenfreude I'm doing.
What's
which
that?
is it's a German word. It's pleasure in someone else's misfortune.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I'm talking about that, and then I'm like, there's a word for this. It's called Schadenfreude. So something else the Germans did right, and that got like a, and I was like, oh my god, okay, don't find it funny.
People forget you're joking.
Yeah, I was like, don't find it funny. Fair enough, you don't think the joke's funny.
Yeah.
But don't act like I'm being serious.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't act like I mean it.
Yeah, it's almost like it feels insulting.
Yeah. It's like, do you really think if this is what I thought, I'd just be like saying it willy-nilly?
Yeah.
If that's something you think, you're keeping that close to your chest.
Yeah.
Like I'm not an out Nazi. Like,
yeah.
these 19-year-old girls are going to love this. Like, and even like that Darcy Moore TikTok I made, it was like, for the viewers, I made a TikTok. It was like normal speech at a grand final. It was like just a captain, like, fuck, I love you boys, you're the best. And it was like Darcy Moore, like, I want to thank the Roman Empire for inventing roads.
Eloquent guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart dude.
And I'm not trying to make fun of Darcy Moore or the other captains. I'm just saying, like, what a difference in character.
This is what it is, yeah.
And then people are commenting, like, having a go, like, you're just jealous of Darcy Moore.
It's like you're a fan of the club.
I love the guy. He's a premiership captain for the club I've supported my entire life.
Yeah.
And then I'd comment like, bro, I'm a Collingwood fan, relax. Like, well, why aren't you supporting the club? It's like, bro, you can like something and make fun of it.
Yeah.
People on TikTok are stupid, man.
Yeah.
They actually don't understand that you can just be like, this is funny. It's not like my black and white belief system.
Yeah, people get cut. I made a TikTok the other day, American churches versus Aussie churches.
Yeah.
So I just got the American one as like, me like bopping along to like an American worship song. And then the second one's just, I don't know, me kind of making fun of like the Australian accent. It's just making a Jesus analogy with like Lamingtons. Like it's just silly. And people are like, oh yeah, churches in Australia suck. I'm like, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I actually like going to church here. It's just, I don't know, funny it's an exaggeration.
Yeah.
They can't even get that you're exaggerating.
They just take like, oh, this is what the guy thinks.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Dude, oh my god, speaking of churches, I have the best clip I got to post from my FIFA RTG.
Yeah.
On my YouTube, go check it out.
Yeah.
I was opening packs today, and I had like a sick pack I had to open. I opened like a bunch of packs. I had a 7th pack to last.
Yeah.
There's a Road to the Knockout promo, which is out, which is just upgraded cards for like the UCL, Europa League and the Conference League.
For the group stages.
Yeah, so if your team wins 2 games, they get a +1 stat upgrade.
Yeah.
And if they qualify for the knockouts, they get a +1 stat upgrade.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a sick card to get.
Good investment.
It can improve, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like fucking around on the thing, and I'm like, guys, now, look, I'm a strict Catholic. You all know this. I'm like, but if God is real, there will be a Road to the Knockout in this pack. And then I get a walkout.
Yeah.
And it's not a Road to the Knockout, and I'm like, spin around, because now you can get 2 walkouts in the same pack.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Which is when a player is rated above 87.
Okay, right.
So I get Luka Modric, and I'm like,
oh wow, that's
spin
good.
around, bro, spin around. And then it spins around, and I'm like, and it's Bernardo Silva, which is just like, they're both worth like 10k. It's like nothing cards.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, we confirm God's not real today. And then the entire pack loads, and there's like a 80 rated Road to the Knockout card just there. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be the best clip.
There you go, bro.
It's gonna be the best clip.
That would be a good clip.
Did you do that as a kid? Like, if God's real, I'm gonna find $1 million under this rock.
I remember praying to Jesus when I was like 6 or 7. I think I got in trouble from like my dad. Which when I got in trouble from my dad was like I was really messing up.
He's a laid back guy, yeah?
Yes, like one of the most patient people I've ever met.
Yeah.
So I knew when I was trouble with him, I was like, I can't remember what I did. And I remember laying face down with my face in the pillow in my bedroom. I was waiting for my dad to come tell me off. I was like, Jesus, if you're real, you help me not get in trouble. I can't even remember if I got punished or not.
Oh, dude, the amount of times I prayed to Jesus and I was like, if you do this, I'll pray for every night.
Yeah, that was the deal. Yeah, you make a deal.
Every night, I'll be good. I won't eat any more lollies. And then if the thing did happen, like, I never prayed again until the next time I was in trouble. Till the next time I wanted something. If Jesus was real, me and him had the most one-sided relationship.
Oh, it's most people. It's everyone. Even the people who love him and try to do the best. Bro, it's still one-sided as, bro. It's still super one-sided.
I know you like got nailed to a cross and all that, but I did something that, if I'm being honest, I definitely should get in trouble for. But can you just make me not get in trouble? Making side deals with Jesus.
Dude, he died for people that blaspheme his name every day and won't, like, come to him. Like, their whole life. He still died for them. Just because they didn't accept it. Like, this is what we Christians believe. They might not accept it, but he still died for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Dying for some guy who just uses your name as a swear word every day of his life.
That is the funny thing about, if it is all real, everyone's going to get to heaven and be like, oh, fuck.
Not every. I mean, most people are. Most people are going to hell.
Have you seen?
That's the Bible says.
Have you seen that Ricky Gervais bit about?
Which one?
He's a proud atheist, obviously.
Yeah.
And he posted like he loves to just shit stir like the fundamentalists.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
thank God for making me an atheist. He'll just tweet stuff like that.
Yeah.
And someone replies, they're like, when you're in hell and the devil's raping you.
What?
When you're in hell getting raped by the devil,
Yeah.
your science will have well and truly failed you then. I'll be laughing. And he's like, Brendan's like, all right, if I'm in hell and the devil's raping me, yes, my science has well and truly failed me.
Yeah.
It's turned out to not be real. This guy's right. He's like, but if the guy's there laughing, he's also in hell. So he's gonna be in hell,
Yeah.
coming to terms with like his whole life. Oh fuck, I'm in hell. I thought I did everything right. Oh no, sees Ricky Gervais getting raped by the devil. He's like, ah.
While getting burnt up. Yeah. That's actually I can't remember if I told you this before. That's actually a big misconception about hell. Like Satan's gonna get the worst punishment. That's what the Bible says. Like he'll be in the deepest parts of the pit.
Yeah.
So
Have you seen Lucifer?
no, I haven't. No.
How hell is represented in that show is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's just like basically your personal hell is you just got to relive the moment of your greatest guilt over and over again until you're absolved of the guilt, then you can go to heaven.
All right. Okay.
And Christians did not like that show.
Yeah.
I like Catholics more than Christians, I think,
Yeah. Okay.
because I love how Catholics will just shamelessly flip-flop between being a good and bad Catholic.
Yeah, and they just like make stuff up. Like they just made up the purgatory. It exists. It's nowhere in the Bible.
Even
Is it purgatory?
Muslims are the same.
Yeah, a
Like
lot are.
they'll like drink, eat pork, do everything, and then you'll be like, Allah's not real. You're like, oh, whoa.
It's like you're acting like he isn't.
Yeah. Dude, my friend Muhammad in uni, I used to shit stir him about Allah so much.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bro, if you eat, because I'd be like eating like I buy a bacon egg roll every morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, if you have a bite of this, will you go to hell? It's like, yes, bro. Stop asking. I'll go to hell. I'm like,
Wow.
all right, you're yawning. I throw a bit of this in your mouth. You're not complicit in that. Will you go to hell? He's like, bro, you gotta shut up, bro. Gotta shut the fuck up.
Wow. If they have one bite of pork, they go to hell. Is that?
I think so.
Well, I heard someone told me last week that army soldiers like in the West, if they're fighting like, and if they're really vindictive people, they're fighting like Muslims, they'll rub pig fat on their bullets.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's so fucked
How
up.
cooked
That's
is
so
that?
funny.
How cooked
That's
is that?
so funny. It's so bad.
The guy told me that. I'm like, oh, is that for like aerodynamics? He's like, no, it's so they won't go to their heaven.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
That's insane. Do you want to wrap up? The camera just died.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
That's a great note to end it on. It's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
It's so cooked.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys. Ciao, ciao.
See you guys. Bye.